Welcome to Bookies application, your one-stop travel companion. Whether you are planning a quick weekend getaway or a multi-city adventure, Bookies simplifies the process by bringing hotels and complete travel packages into a single intuitive interface. It is built with a modern React.js frontend and a robust Go backend. Bookies lets you browse and compare curated travel packages by destination, duration, and price. Search and book accommodations directly from the website. Also calculate real-time totals, including optional hotel stays before checking out. And our goal is to eliminate the frustration of juggling multiple booking sites from the moment you land on the homepage to the instant you see your final invoice. Bookies delivers a smooth end-to-end booking experience. So let's see our implementation part here. In the SE project, we can find the backend part in the SE project backend bookies folder, whereas the frontend part in the SRC directory. In order to run the frontend, we need to direct into the SE project folder, and then we need to use the command npm run start in order to start the front end part. In order to run the backend part, we need to go into the SC project backend bookies directory. We need to run the command go run space main dot go, which is the main file in the backend. It asks for the access in order to access the database, which we are using SQL here for the database purpose. We need to allow the access. Soon after we allow the access, we can see that the backend is running on the server 8000. We can see it over here. Now we can see that the user has been already logged in. In order to have a real-time experience, let's start from the beginning. So here is our home page where it shows the current timestamp like 9:44 the time right now. And we can see here two options, whether you are the new user or already a member. If you are new user, you can create account from here, or if you are already a member of the Bookies application, you just can sign in over here. This is all about the home page. In the about us page, we can see you can see our journey, our vision and values, and our team here. And these are our teammates. In the contact us page, you can see our services and the more information about our platform. In the login page, if you're already member, as I said earlier, you can log in, and in the register page, you can register if you're a new user. So let us try to register with the new user. Let's suppose the username Renita Reddy and the email ID Renita. And I'm providing the password. So I'm registering. The registration failed. Let us try to register again. Because I guess the email ID has been used already for the registration. So let us try with the new email ID. Now the registration is successful. We can see we can log in now. Let us try to log in again. So we can see that the user has been successfully logged in. I mean, the authentication has been successful. User authentication has been successful. And soon after he logs into the in his dashboard, we can see in the home page three options like packages, accommodations, and hotels. In the packages, we can see the available packages, and the user can choose whatever the packages he need. And in the we can see another images like accommodation and hotels. Accommodation contains the hotels and packages it has. Even in the hotels, we can see the available hotels it has. In the packages, we can select a random package which we want to. I just selected the first package. Soon after we select the first package or any package, we can go for either payment option or book accommodation option. Let's see with the book accommodation option. If we select the book accommodation option along with the package, we can also select the hotel. Let's try selecting this hotel. We can see that the package, the package which we have selected as well as the hotel we have selected, and the and we need to choose the complete booking and proceed to payment option. And soon after we click, we need to enter the details. If we click directly on pay, it will not proceed because we need to enter our card details, of course. So I'm entering some random card details with expiry date. So we can see that the payment has been processed successfully. Also, we can select only package and go with the payment option similarly. Yeah, this is all about the basic stuff of what we have implemented from scratch in this project. Thank you.
Now let us go through the test cases. These are the test files that I have written, which are being displayed on the left hand. They're loaded. These are the files I have written text cases for. Frontend dot frontend test. Let us run this file and see. Tests have successfully passed. Similarly, we'll check for another file, hotel underscore selection. All the tests have successfully passed and they're displayed here. Image underscore click underscore spec. This is another file. All the tests are running successfully in this too. We should navigate to the correct pages when dashboard images are clicked, and that is being happened. Package underscore selection. Now let's run for this test. And yes, they have successfully
So these are all the test cases that we have implemented in this sprint. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Varshini, and in this segment, I'll be walking you through the backend development I completed for payments module in our Bookies application as a part of Sprint 4. This feature is essential for recording, managing, and validating user payments tied to their travel bookings. So, what exactly does the payments module do? In simple terms, whenever a user makes a booking, whether it's a package, hotel, or a vehicle, the payment details are securely stored and managed using this booking feature. The APIs support everything from creating a payment record to viewing all transactions, updating statuses, and deleting if needed. Let's take a look at the code now. I'll start with a file named payment.go. Um, Inside the controllers folder. This function this is the create payment. This function handles the post payment API request. It reads the JSON payload, extracts the booking ID, amount, method, and the payment status, then inserts that data into the payments table in MySQL. We also have a proper error handling. For example, if the booking ID does not exist in the booking table, a foreign key constraint error is returned and logged. This is get payment. Next, this handles a simple GET request to fetch all payment records. We also have GET payments by ID, which extracts the ID from the URL path and fetches a specific record. We also support updating an existing payment. The update payment function allows users to change fields like payment methods or status, and the delete payment method function lets us remove a payment record by ID. All of these endpoints are wired up in routes.go. Here you can see all 5 routes: post, get, put, and delete. These APIs are currently public but can be easily secured using JWT middleware. Let me now walk you through these API work in Postman. Here, I'm sending a post request with a sample payment payload. You can see it includes a valid booking ID, amount, payment method, and the status. Once I hit send, the payment API is created with the response along with the payment details. Now I'll send a get request to slash payments. This returns an array of all the recorded payments in the system. Similarly, this is an update. This is to update a record. In this put request, I'm changing the payment status from pending to paid. This response confirms the update was successful. Finally, here's how we delete a payment. I send a delete request to the same endpoint with the ID and it returns a confirmation message, payment deleted successfully. To make sure the create API works as expected, I've also written a unit test using Ghost testing package. In this test, we simulate a post request using http test.new recorder and validate the status code as well as the success message. This ensures our handler logic is working even without hitting the actual database. So I'm running the test now. As you can see, it has passed. To summarize, I've implemented a full CRUD functionality for the payments module, connected it to the database, added unit tests, and ensured error handling is robust, especially with booking validations. This brings us one step closer to complete and production-ready travel booking backend. Thank you.
Application backend walkthrough in Sprint 4. In this Sprint 4, we have developed few APIs. One is fetching the prices of these API, booking which the user has made so far, and the other is saving this booking. Like once the user has completed this package booking, including accommodation and the payment, so these details will be stored in the table, which is a bookings table. So this is the final APIs. These are the final APIs of this sprint. And for booking, we have created 4 APIs. One is to save the details of the booking, and the other one is fetching the particular booking and fetching the user who has made all the bookings, and to cancel the booking. So let's test these APIs using manual testing in Postman. So in order to test the API, first I need to get the JWT token, because these APIs are protected APIs. Without JWT token, I cannot access the data. So in order to post the API, I need to provide JSON body in a particular format. Like I need to provide the user ID, package ID, accommodation booking ID, payment status, and the final status. So once I hit on the send button, it will save the details, and it will print the details. Whatever the details are stored in the database, it has given the details. It will create a new ID with the 7 and the user ID. So for this user ID 2 has made a package booking 11, and with the accommodation booking ID A1004. So the status is paid. And next I am gonna fetch this booking for the particular user 2 who has made this current booking, the package ID 11. So if I hit on this send button, it will fetch all the package details bookings, final bookings. So this user has made a ID2 booking with the ID 6 and with the ID 7. So this user has made finally a total of 3 bookings. So if I want to fetch the booking only 11, which we have made right now, right, or 7, so it will fetch the only ID which has made right now. And for suppose if I want to fetch the price not to complete the booking, so it requires parameters package ID and accommodation ID. So package ID is a mandatory parameter, whereas accommodation ID is not mandatory, which is optional value. So if I hit on send button, it will gives the total prices for the package and the accommodation. For suppose if I don't provide any accommodation ID, and if I hit on send button, it will fetch the price for the only package. So these are the APIs. So let's test these APIs in using unit test cases. So we have written the test cases for prices as price test, and it includes all the test all the edge cases. So this is the prices with APIs like accommodation ID and package ID is provided. Like without accommodation ID, yeah, both the test cases are passed. And if missing package ID, it has also worked. And invalid package ID, it's also working fine. And invalid accommodation ID. So these test cases are working fine. And booking test. So for booking, we have created few test cases, like whether this booking is accepting the booking or not. This creation booking API is working fine, and let's say if I send the data with invalid JSON, it is also, this API is working fine with the test case. And server error, like what is my API is doing if it raises the server error, it is also working fine. And And I was testing this API get bookings by user, like by providing user ID, whether it is working or not. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if I provide invalid user ID, it's working fine. And getting the fetching the particular booking, yeah, it's working fine. If I provide invalid ID, yeah, my API is handling that edge case. And what if I provided booking with the booking ID is not available? Yeah, my API is handling that one. And canceling the API, like, yeah, to delete the record from the database, yeah, it's working fine. What if I provide invalid ID to cancel this one? Yeah, it's working fine. What if my booking ID is not found to cancel this one? Yeah, it's working fine. So these are the unit test cases that we have developed for these bookings and the price testers to test the feature. So